Well, this is actually for Zoom and for, if you're trying to coach on.
Uh-oh.
I come from an acting background.
Uh-huh.
I'm an actor, so this is what I bring to speech.
Uh-huh.
But I also am a public speaking teacher. So I kind of combine the two. All right. So we're gonna play a little game first. If you're staying with me, you're gonna stay with me for a little while.
Sure. Mhm.
Okay, we can make this short, but okay, we're gonna play a little game. It's sort of like a ball of energy. Okay, so if I said Deb to Dawn, Dawn would grab it and say Dawn to Linda. Okay,
Mhm.
and then if you say, if you go like this, this is for Zoom now. If you go like this, that means boing. It means it reverses. So if I said Deb to Dawn and Dawn goes boing, it's back to me. It's much more fun with more than three.
Yeah.
But let's just play around with it, see if it works. Ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Deb to Linda.
Linda to Dawn.
Boing.
Oh, Linda to Dawn.
You got to reverse it. So you can't go back.
Oh.
Well, no, you can.
Oh,
you can.
I
You
can.
can. Yep.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. Dawn to Deborah.
Deb to Linda.
Linda to Dawn.
Dawn to Deborah.
Boing.
Oh.
Dawn to Linda.
Boing.
Yeah, you're right. It works with a few more.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you get
wow.
the idea?
Yep.
It kind of engages them and it ups their concentration. It brings them here and now.
Mhm.
Okay. And you got to get them here and now because, they're on the computer. You know what I mean? I've got kids in the spring, who are laying in bed with hoods up and,
Mhm.
you got to
Yeah.
get them here and now. Okay. Another one is to warm up concentration and voice, and it's called a sound ball. Okay. So it's warming up the voice, but you pass a sound. Okay. And on Zoom, you're going to have, if you're not in person, you're going to have to do the same thing. It's going to be like Deb to Dawn, woo. And then Dawn catches it, woo, and says Dawn to Deb. And then you do your own sound, but you have to do the names so they know where it's going. Okay. I also did some things where, like this was Dawn, this was Linda, this was Deborah. You know what I mean? So it's like, woo, you know what I mean?
Oh boy.
And they had to remember their symbol too. Okay.
Oh my.
But this is a lot easier to just say the name. So if I go Deb to Dawn, woo, Dawn, catch that.
Woo.
And
Dawn
then-
to, yeah, and I go to
Yeah.
Dawn to Linda, whoosh.
And then I catch it, right?
You catch whoosh. Yeah.
Whoosh. Okay, Linda to Deb. Oh, I shouldn't do that though. In this era of COVID, I shouldn't touch my face, right?
That's okay. We're at home. We're at home. We've
We're
washed our
virtual.
hands. We've sanitized our hands.
Mm.
Okay. Deb to Linda, auga.
Awooga. Okay, Linda to Dawn. Eek.
Eek. Dawn to Deb. Ay, 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 ay.
Ay. Okay. You get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. That's always fun as well. Okay. And then there's some other games on there that you can play that, gets everybody involved and everybody working. Okay. Now, do you have room to stand up? Okay. We're gonna go ahead. Can you see me now?
Yes.
Can you see me? Okay. So what you want to work on with our speaker, our actors, okay, is actually isolating. Okay. So we're going to isolate body parts. The weight has to be on both your feet. All right. Shoulder width apart. The important thing is, a lot of our students will stand one-legged, they'll do other things. And you want them to have weight on both their feet, all right? Not their legs locked, all right? This way, and it's shoulder width apart, this way they take their space. And is that not what we want our kids to do, is to take their space, right? Okay, so here we go. And so our shoulders are down, we're gonna drop our heads forward. And then we come up and we find a point of concentration in front of us, eye level. Okay, point of concentration, eye level, and really look at something. They've got to identify what they're looking at. So when you drop your head forward and back to center, they go right back to it, which of course is the point of concentration that we use for all interps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so forward, center, forward, center, forward, center. And then now look to your right. I don't know which way that is on Zoom, but I'm going to mirror you. Okay, look to the right and find a point of concentration to the right, okay? And center. To the left, find another point of concentration and center. To the right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Okay, and now shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And at this part, you want to bend your knees ever so slightly. And then make sure those kids aren't locking their knees. Bend the knees ever so slightly. And our shoulders. Am I frozen?
Now you're good. Frozen now.
Yeah. Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. And then back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Okay? Check it out, check it out, check it out. All right? One thing I really like to do, and you're probably not going to be able to see it, is you're standing wider than shoulder width apart and your toes are pointed forward. Okay? This is real nice because it warms up the back. Okay? It's called a rag doll. I'm going to show you the side view first, okay? You're going to go down like this and you're hanging with your bottom in the air. You're wider than shoulder width apart. And you're going to breathe in and come up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then out. The bottom goes out and the back curves, okay? All right? So wider than shoulder width apart. Here we go. We're going to drop to our chest to our thighs. And we're going to breathe in and come up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. And breathing normally, come up slowly, lower back, middle back, upper back. Last thing to come up is the head. Okay, what this rag doll does is it works on posture. All right, it tries to get you to have the hips on top of the thighs, the torso on top of the hips, this part, the shoulder part on top of that, so you're nice and aligned. All right, because good posture makes for good speaking, right? And taking space. So align their bodies, right? One way to test alignment, okay, I want you to stand shoulder width apart, okay, feet flat on the floor, all right? I want you to imagine that from the feet to the knees is a block, from the knees to the hips is a block. We all played with blocks, okay? From the hips to the shoulders is another block, and the neck to the head is another block. All right, so find your point of concentration in front of your eye level and get all those blocks aligned. Align all those blocks, okay? Drop those hands and shoulders. Ready? Now slowly imagine a string in the middle of your rib cage going up through your neck, through the top of your head. And somebody slowly pulls on that string and you go up to your toes. And then someone slowly lets you back down, okay? If you can do that repeatedly, then you've got great alignment. right? Someone slowly pulls on that string from the middle of the rib cage through the neck, through the top of the head, and then lets you back down. Doesn't that feel good?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, so that's alignment. Okay, so we did ragdolls. Okay, let's do a little stretching as well, okay? So your feet are shoulder wider than shoulder width apart, and your toes are pointing forward, okay? Your knees are going out over your toes, right? Yes?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, you're going to shift all, and don't move your feet. Your feet are planted. You're going to shift all your weight to the right, and you're going to reach straight up with the right arm. Reach straight up. We're going to have a nice extension there. Shift all the way to the left and reach straight up. You know, you want it. You want what's ever up there. Shift the weight and reach. Your knees remain bent. Shift the weight and reach. Reach straight up. Shift the weight. I'm freezing. And then you come to center and you're going to yawn and really make them yawn. Okay, get that mouth open wide. And when you yawn, your back curves. This whole back curves, right? And as if you got hit with a medicine ball right here. Okay, so let's yawn. Open the mouth. It's got to be a big O. It's structural action. Okay. Facial posture. Here we go. Okay. So we got to get that mouth open for our actors, right? Because we all talk with our mouth shut, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to okay. We're going to stay standing if that's okay. You can still see me. Okay, we're going to go weight on both your feet, shoulder width apart. We're going to go woo.
Woo, woo.
And when you go woo, I want you to imagine that there's a cork, a little cork in the back of your teeth here. So you're going to drop your jaw open like that. Not like hard, like you're not, just drop it open and you're going to make your lips work. Woo. Whoa.
Whoa.
War.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Woo.
Woo.
Whoa.
Whoa.
War.
Whoa.
Wow.
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 Okay, so what it does is it gets us used, it's called structural action, and it's actually facial posture that leads to good sound. So that woo, whoa, or wow gets them used to using this instrument, right? Because they talk like this all the time, right? They talk like that. Okay, so so let's do me may. Ready? Am I frozen?
You're good now.
Me,
Me.
may,
May.
ma,
Ma.
mo,
Mo.
moo.
Woo.
Okay, so we get that mouth open and we make a move. My thing is, I really want, I don't want them to do this all the time, but I want them to understand that their bodies are communicating as well as their voices. They need to use their body because people believe more of what they see than what they hear. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I constantly say you can't just stand there and go me, mama, moo. Whatever you do, you got to move. Right? So let's go me.
Me.
Hey.
May.
Ah.
Ah.
Moo.
Mo.
Woo.
Woo.
Me, mama, moo.
Me, may, mom.
Me, mama, moo.
Me, may, mom, moo.
Good. So we work vowels for a while and then we want to work consonants. Okay. So nimini,
Nimini.
pimini,
Nimini.
pimini. Whoops. Pimini.
Pimini.
Ready? Nimini with an N. Nimini.
Nimini.
Pimini.
Pimini.
Tickety.
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 tickety,
tackety,
tackety,
niminy piminy.
niminy piminy,
Thank you, Linda. Tickety tackety,
tickety tackety,
niminy piminy, tickety tackety.
niminy piminy, tickety tackety.
There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. So, a lot of times, the tongue twisters are tongue twisters all over the place because that warms up their mouth. Okay. One I like to use is a simple one. The cat's in the hat.
The cat in the hat.
The rat's under the mat.
The rat under the mat.
The cat's in the hat and the rat's under the mat.
The cat in the hat and the rat under the mat.
There you go. You got to get those T's and those K's going. Here's a good one. A blue-backed blackbird blew big bubbles.
A blue-backed blackbird blew big bubbles.
Good. I'm gonna take it short. Ready? A blue-backed blackbird.
A blue-backed blackbird.
Can you say backed?
Backed.
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 Just like distinctly. Distinctly.
Distinctly.
You got that K and you got that T. Got to hit both of them. A blue-backed blackbird.
A blue-backed blackbird
Blew big bubbles.
blew big bubbles.
Okay. So I have a series of tongue twisters as well. But also what I want to, one last thing so you can, we're getting late here. One last thing that is really good and we can try to join Candy is subtext. Do you ever talk to your kids about subtext? No?
No.
Okay. Subtext is what you really want to say. So I could say, I could say to somebody, I love you, right? But actually mean, I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's real important to talk about what is underneath the line. Okay. Subtext is what is underneath the line. And a good way to pick something you want to say, like, I hate the weather outside, or I want to go ride my bike, or just think of something right now that you want to say. Okay, you got it? Now, what you're going to say instead is you're going to either pick a tongue twister or pick me, me, mamo, moo. Do you guys know a tongue twister off by heart? Or we could say,
Yeah, a couple of them.
okay, good. So take that tongue twister, but say what you're thinking. Say what you're thinking with the tongue twister. Okay, so as an example, it might be, I'll use Shakespeare, to thine own self be true, right? Okay, what do I want to say? To thine own self be true. Okay, what do you think I just said? You have any idea? How about I'll try it again? To thine own self be true. Is it a positive or a negative thing?
Oh, it's a positive.
I think it's a
Okay.
positive. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think I'm saying? Just off the top of your head. Situation, circumstance. What do you think I'm saying?
You're excited about something?
There you go. There you go. What do you think I'm excited about?
Being at the coach's clinic.
Linda has a great imagination. Okay. I get to go ride my bike today.
Oh,
I get to
nice.
go ride my bike. Okay, go ahead, Dawn, your turn.
Oh,
First, you have to have what you want to say in your mind, right?
right. My what I had in mind to what I want to say is so brief compared to the tongue twister. You know New York, you need New York.
Don't freeze. Don't freeze on me. Am I frozen?
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay, try it again, Don.
You know New York, you need New York.
Ah, what is she saying, Linda?
I'm not sure.
I get the feeling you're trying to convince somebody they can do this. Am I anywhere near close?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what was it? Say
Oh,
the real, go ahead and say the real
I-
thing and mean it.
Yeah, I've got to have ice cream.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Go ahead, Linda, your turn.
Okay. I'll just use me, me, mama, moo.
Okay, great.
Me, me, mama, moo.
I'm at the coach's clinic. Okay, what do you think it was, Don?
Oh, she is excited about these tongue twister subtexts.
Okay, how about I get to see my students?
Yeah, really. I was just thinking about how nice it would be just to like do something normal, So I was wanting to go out and do something, but I was excited. So
Yes. The idea is that the subtext has to be really specific.
Yeah.
I do this exercise when I teach my actors where I have them first figure out a circumstance, okay, like that they actually experienced, a situation that they already experienced. It's a real live situation. They have to go back to it. And I say, think of a time when you said the word, oh. Right? And everybody's O is different.
Yeah, it's like, oh, or
Oh, and then I have them close their eyes and they have to say their O, and everybody tries to figure out the situation. Because you have to realize that there's nothing in general in an interpretation. It's got to be for a circumstance or a situation or a reason. So, the line, I got to have ice cream, or, give me my ice cream, is very specific. Everything has to be specific. They can't just stand up there and say words, because that's all we're going to get, right?
Yeah.
Our words. Okay. All right. God bless you two for showing up.
Thanks.
Well, you know what?